Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we've got the Death card to begin. This is rather extraordinary. It should be called the Rebirth card, right, rather than the Death card. This is not a card about loss or death. This is a card about renewal. This is a card about rebirth. This is a card about progress, about transformation, about evolution. Okay, let's put this into some context. We've got a 3. Okay, 3 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. We've got the Builder, the Prince of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. Very interesting. We've got a Queen of Wands here, 10 of Cups. Okay. And we've got the Liber energy, Justice, Adjustment, and the Empress. Wow. Healing, prosperity. This is the land of milk and honey. This is paradise, right? So initially what I'm feeling is, yes, you may have experienced a loss recently, okay? You may be grieving over something. Some of you may be quite overwhelmed by some feelings of grief or mourning right now, okay? But I think there's also a question of now, am I on the right path? Yeah, am I doing the right things? I see here a confirmation in the Empress, but let's select our mystery card here. Bonus card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. Let's use that one. Put Tiny Bob Ross right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation that we need. Okay. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is or you have a hunch, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. Okay. All right, let's take a look here again. We've got obviously our major arcana with the death energy. We've got the Justice or Adjustment card and the Empress. So we've got our trinity of major arcana energies. The trinity that is a unity. Spirit is in the building here. Okay. We've got a little bit of fire. The interesting thing is that we don't have a lot of water cards, but we do have a kind of a congregation of water energy here. This is really a coagulation of water in the environment. So when we talk about the 3 of Swords and the death energy, as well as the 10 of Cups in the environment, it feels like there is an overwhelmingly emotional situation in your life right now. Something kind of devastating, perhaps, has happened recently. Okay, maybe you suffered a loss. You have my condolences if it is something serious. Okay. We've got our fire. We've got that water. We've got some air energy. We definitely have some good earth energy here. Okay. Now with the air energy here, I feel like we are going to be receiving clarity and confirmation of the path that we're on. Because when we talk about the death energy, it seems to me like for some of you, this may literally be talking about a loss. Okay, and you have my condolences. But I think that this is also, we're starting to question the path we're on. And one thing kind of leads to the other, right? We're starting to question our own decisions. We're starting to wonder if everything we're doing is worth it. The struggles, the challenges, all of the pain and suffering, all of the sorrow in life, is it worth it? Are we on the right path? And we could be talking life path generally, could be talking career, could be talking spirituality, creativity, family, friends, romance, whatever. This is a life reading, okay? We need to look at it that way. I think you're starting to dwell in some of these memories of the struggles. It's almost like we're remembering how often we meet with challenges. How much sorrow have we experienced in life? How much pain and suffering do we have to go through, right? Is it all worth it? Have there been more bad days than good days lately, right? These kinds of questions really get us to start thinking, maybe I'm on the wrong path. If it's struggle after struggle, sorrow after sorrow, am I doing something wrong? Yeah, we start to feel that way. It's a normal human thing. The Three of Swords is not necessarily about loss or suffering or sorrow that is happening right now, but it's the memory, it's the remembering, it's the reliving of past painful experiences, past trauma, that we're ruminating on it now, and we're re-traumatizing ourselves. I think it might be triggered, in a way, by something that is literally happening in your environment right now. But I feel maybe that these are contributing to each other, that you're feeling overwhelmed by these emotions because we're being kind of trapped. We're being locked into the struggles of the past. And here's the Seven of Wands in the past position. A lot of challenges. But let's remember that for all these challenges that you faced, you're still here. You have overcome them, right? It may not feel that way. It may not have felt that way at the time, may not feel that way now, but you're here right now watching this reading, listening to my hoarseness. So you've overcome a lot in your life, okay? And for some of you, you may have lost someone recently to an illness, but I think that person, if it is, for some of you, I feel that strongly, that there's someone that has passed recently, they're still with you. Let them be an inspiration to you, I think that you are very close with this person. I think that their energy is still with you. I think that I don't feel right saying this, but I feel like they want you to persist. They want you to continue. They want you to keep fighting. They want you to keep overcoming, to keep not only surviving, but thriving. And I think we've got this Empress at the end for a reason. I think a lot of healing, a lot of prosperity, a lot of love is coming into your life, is in your life now, but we need to open ourselves to it, and we need to progress into more of this. This is the land of milk and honey. This is a real paradise that's out there for you, okay? Now, we talk about this earth energy here, above and below. Beneath everything, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is looking at the road, looking at the past, looking at the long and winding road that brought you right here, right now. Really looking at the Seven of Wands, looking at all of the struggles, trying to find the meaning of all of that. Everything that we've been through in our lives, what was it all for? The Queen of Pentacles is trying to find a rhyme or reason for all of that past stuff. Why did it happen? How is it useful to me now? What do I need to know? What was I trying to learn from that? What is the purpose of it? Okay, so these energies here are really all connected. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles is kind of reliving these past challenges, trying to distill the wisdom and the experience and the functional knowledge, the teachings from it, to apply to the future. The problem with the Queen of Pentacles is sometimes they can get stuck in this process. Okay? So the Queen really needs to shift in her seat and start looking toward the future. Now, it's not gender specific. So we can appreciate the past. We can try to understand the purpose of it. It has to be applied to the future. We have to start looking forward instead of backward. Okay? And we take all of that wisdom, all of the experience. Like I said, you've overcome a lot. You've had a lot of challenges in your life, but you're here. We need to apply that now to the Prince of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles is the builder. Can take all of the functional wisdom of the Queen of Pentacles and now puts it to work, applies it to the world, applies it to your life. Yeah. And this is what you're trying to do. And this is why we've got these two cards kind of balancing each other out. The recapitulating of the past, the assessment and appreciation, the distillation of the functional wisdom of the past to apply to the present moment that will move us forward into the future. Now we've got the Ace of Swords here. This has to come first. This has to be the resolution, the retaking of that oath, formulating your mission statement all over again, making that promise and commitment to yourself that, yes, I'm on the right path and I'm moving forward. Right? I'm forging ahead in my life. And this clarity is coming. Okay? This clarity is coming. This is the kind of this is the enlightenment. This is the confirmation from your own soul, from the universe, from God, Goddess, deity, from the ancestor, the guardian angel, the spirit guides, whatever you want to acknowledge, whatever you believe in. This confirmation is coming. Okay? And this is the affirmation that you're on the right path, you're doing the right things. You are doing what you're meant to do. You are doing what you're supposed to do. You're on the right path. And this Empress is there. This healing, this prosperity is there. Now, we're going to shift over to the path of the Serpent. And as I do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. And leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Okay? I appreciate all of you. So now, Path of the Serpent here, we start with the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is kind of this renewed, it's a renewed vitality. It's a renewed vigor. Okay? I'm getting this sense back over here, some energy lingering over here. Either you or someone in your life is an angler, is a fisherman, right? Somebody really, I'm getting this feeling that, well, maybe this, if we are, for those of you that this is a person that has transcended, I feel like maybe the two of you used to go maybe on fishing trips together, but I feel like there was this bond. It could be like an older relative, maybe a grandparent or an aunt or uncle or something. But I feel like the two of you would go out into nature a lot together. And that maybe this person really did teach you a lot of skills. Yeah, like kind of prepared you for life in a way. Yeah, that's, I don't know if that resonates with you. Anyway, back to the Queen of Wands here. It is that surge of vitality and confidence. Okay. And I think that when we are inspired to kind of renew our oath, we're taking that vow again, we're restating our mission, we're restating our aspiration, and it gives us this force and fire, this vitality. It gives us the energy now to work our way through the emotions of the Ten of Cups in the environment. See, the Ten of Cups there is, it's powerful. It's overwhelming to some degree. It's a lot of water energy all kind of clustered together. It makes it rather difficult to swim through, right? And so this is what's going on in your life right now. This is a lot of emotions. And this could be in terms of your family and these relationships, and this could be, it could be the grief and the mourning. There's a lot of heaviness around you. And I think that we need to use this confidence, really the Queen of Wands is carrying that sword. And this is us working through these emotions, kind of cutting our way through the water here. And we're not eliminating the water, right? We're not trying to get rid of the feelings. We're not trying to dwell in those feelings either. We're not trying to drown in them. But we're not trying to forget about them, get rid of them, or dry them out in any way, right? We're trying to swim through them. We're going to feel it. We're going to allow ourselves to feel it. We're going to process all that water. And it takes as long as it takes. Yeah. It takes as long as it takes. So there's no timetable when it comes to this kind of, I'm calling it grief, but you might call it something else. It's a heaviness. It's a lot of emotion. There's no timetable on here. There's no right way to do it, right? There's no expectation. There should be no pressure from anyone else about how you do this or how fast or how slowly you process these emotions. But the main thing that we want to keep in mind is that we have to be moving forward at whatever pace. Could be a snail's pace, that's fine. We don't want to linger, dwell, drown. We don't want to go backwards. So as long as we keep our eyes kind of on the Empress, the prosperity, the healing, the future, the love, the nurturing, the care, right? I feel like the Empress is there with arms open, ready for a big, giant, cosmic hug. Yeah. We're going now into the adjustment card, the Justice card. This is in the position of what we don't want. I wonder if this is almost kind of a reluctance to do any kind of counseling or therapy or psychoanalysis or anything, any kind of talk therapy or any kind of like outside help, right? I wonder if we're kind of reluctant or resistant to that. Because this is in the card, the positions, cards in the position of what we don't want, right? The obstacle here. I wonder, maybe for some of you, this person may have had a problem with their kidneys. I'm also getting an L name for someone here, first or last initial, and I'm having a sense of something going on with the internal organs, maybe the kidneys or something. If that resonates with you. The message, though, that I'm getting is the movement forward, right? And I feel like there is still a strong energy coming from the Seven of Wands that says, it may not feel like it now, but you're stronger than you think. You've overcome a lot in your life. And there's some energy here that wants you to focus on that wants you to use that to be confident, that wants you to ignite your vitality and your robustness and, your strength by focusing on what you have overcome, focusing on the fact that you have overcome a lot, and use this to build confidence, right? Rather than to be too submerged in this water energy. So there's a strong insistence that you remember, that you focus on how strong you are and how much you have and can and will overcome in your life. Okay. Back to the adjustment card here. This might be the suggestion to seek this kind of outside, professional assistance. There are resources out there. In whatever area you live, I don't know if you're in the U.S. or whatever country you're in, utilize the resources that are available to you. Reach out, okay? Reach out. And this card is very much about reaching out, about understanding that we all need people. We all need assistance. We all need help. We all need our network. We all need a support system, right? And you can reach out here in the Dove and Serpent community. It's a very supportive community here, but find professional services in your area, right? If that's the route that you want to take. Don't be resistant to it. If it's something that's kind of resonating with you right now, be open to it. Explore it, okay? Explore it. Because I think what we're really focused on, and it's kind of back with this Seven of Wands again, that whatever by whatever means necessary, we need to heal. We need to move into this Empress energy. Now this is, I didn't mean for this to be such a heavy reading. You know, getting this Empress card at the end, this is good news. Yeah. This is for you to embrace life and to heal and to prosper. Yeah. And I think that this is your destination. And I think all of this energy here is to say that you are on the right path. You're headed toward healing and love and prosperity and comfort and nurturing. Let's look at the mystery card now. Let's see, what might this be? It could be some more water energy, maybe a Six of Cups, right? Showing that we're kind of, that we're connecting, that we have close, intimate relationships that are there, that are supportive, that are, helping us to achieve our prosperity, our thriving, our flourishing, our best life, But I think a lot of this is whatever is happening in your life or has happened, I think really has started you down this kind of road of questioning the path you're on, questioning the choices that you're making. And so I want to see a confirmation here that you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing ahead, right? Find your strength again and keep going. You're on the right path. Maybe this will be the Star. Maybe it'll be the Temperance card, your power card. Maybe it'll be a 9 or a 10 of Pentacles. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. Okay. I'm just going to say Star. I want it to be the Star. But we'll see. Oh, well, even better. It's the Fool. The Fool is kind of a lifting of all burdens, right? The Fool is kind of emerging from all of this. No heaviness here, right? There's a lightness. There's a playfulness. There's, I wonder if this person, even if, for those of you that there is this other person that is transcended, I wonder if they were a little bit of a jokester, a trickster in your life. I wonder if they had a kind of a very distinct sense of humor, Because in all this heaviness of this reading, what do we get? We get the Fool, right? I think it's perfect. I think this is a little bit of silliness at the end. And I think maybe for a lot of you, that's what this person was. In moments of intense seriousness, they would just crack a dumb joke or something, make people laugh, lighten the mood. Yeah. I like it. I feel a very warm, comforting energy right now. Okay. I like it. We're going to do an extended reading as well. If you want to stick around, click either above or below in the video description. New readings for Sagittarius every Wednesday and Sunday, but I'm here every day from 6 to 8 a.m. Chicago time. Come back and see me tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know how you're doing. Okay. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.